welcome to my presentation, How Are Rocks Formed? I'm going to discuss the three rock types. After this lesson, you will be able to name the three rock types, identify the three rock types, and explain how the three rock types are formed. The standards that I'm addressing in this are from 4th grade Earth and Space Science 4-ESS-1 and the ISTE standard for educators under the category of designer 2.5.B. There are three rock types. First type I'd like to talk about is the igneous rock. There's also sedimentary rocks, and finally, metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are formed from cool and crystallized magma. Magma is the molten rock under Earth's surface. Lava is when magma arrives on the Earth's surface like in a volcanic eruption. An intrusive igneous rock comes from magma and therefore it's found inside the Earth. Extrusive igneous rocks come from lava and you'll find them on the surface. Some examples of igneous rocks include andesite, basalt, gabbro, granite, obsidian, and pumice. If you look over here, I have some examples of some igneous rocks from the game of Minecraft. You might have seen granite and obsidian in your game of Minecraft. Igneous rocks are characterized by being high in the chemical compound silica and very low in water. Obsidian has a glassy appearance and it's typically black in color. Another igneous rock is pumice. Pumice is known to be porous, meaning it kind of has that sponge-like or frothy appearance, and this is because it cools really quickly, and you'll often find pumice with obsidian. Some fun facts are that obsidian can float on water, and it's used in a lot of cosmetic and household products like facial cleanser and cleaner for your house. Sedimentary rocks are formed by pieces of rock or materials being compressed together. These can be made of materials like sand, mud, seashells, and plant material. They can also be formed by chemical precipitation, which is when chemical compounds are dissolved, usually in water, and then that water evaporates. What's left behind is the rock. Some examples of sedimentary rocks include coal, flint, halite, limestone, sandstone, and shale. And if you look over here, I have more Minecraft examples. I have some sandstone and some coal. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock. It's known to be grainy in texture, and what it is lithified sand particles, and lithification is the process of turning something into stone. A cool thing about sandstone is that it can show patterns of erosion throughout history. So think of like the Grand Canyon and how that was eroded away by the Colorado River. And also sandstone is used a lot in construction and building materials. I live in Boise and we have a bunch of buildings, including our old state penitentiary that was built using sandstone from the local mountain known as Table Rock. Another sedimentary rock is limestone. The characteristics of limestone is that it's granular in texture. It's often composed of tiny microscopic fossil fragments, and it can be formed from precipitation of seawater, meaning the materials left behind from seawater. And it's used in the fertilizer industry, and I believe it's also used in making concrete. Metamorphic rocks are rocks that have gone through a transformation or a change. Metamorphic rocks are formed under intense heat and or pressure. And if you see a metamorphic rock with a lot of layers, it's known as foliated. And if it has a non-layer appearance, it's non-foliated. Some examples of metamorphic rocks are anthracite, gneiss, marble, quartzite, slate, and soapstone. And again, I've got some deep slate from Minecraft. One of the metamorphic rocks I mentioned is gneiss. and it's pronounced just like you would say, have a nice day. It's formed from granite, and it's known for its distinct banding pattern. If you can see these bands here. It's usually medium to coarse in the grain. Quartzite is another metamorphic rock, and it's formed from sandstone. And what happens in quartzite, so sandstone is really rough. So when minerals like silica are left behind, it makes a quartzite, and it has a rather smooth texture. Now we're going to play a game. Can you identify the rock type? So take a look at these rocks. They're formed from pieces of rocks. Some contain fossils. Examples are coal, limestone, and shale. Sedimentary, that's correct. Good job. All right, what about this rock type? Take a look at the pictures. They're formed from volcanic activity. Examples include granite, obsidian, and pumice. Igneous, all right, good job. Can you identify this rock type? Take a look at these rocks. It's a rock that has changed, usually under heat and pressure. Examples include gneiss, marble, and soapstone. If you said metamorphic, give yourself a big hand. All right, now that we've learned about the 3 rock types, what's next for our science class? Next time, we're going to learn about the rock cycle and how metamorphic rocks can change into igneous rocks, and those can change into sedimentary rocks. Here are the resources that I used to make this. Thank you for watching.